Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Hello, ladies and germs. Before we get things started, I wanted to ask you a quick favor. We are trying to find out who our audience is so that we can hopefully one day use that information to try and sell you meal home delivery kits and mattresses and try and get you to hire people and shave. So if you could do us a huge favor and head on over to arcadeaudio.net/survey, fill out a quick less than 5-minute questionnaire, and if you do that before the end of the month, the end of the year, you'll be entered in a drawing to win a $50 gift card. I don't know where that gift card is to, but I promise it's someplace cool and not someplace bad. Maybe it's 7-Eleven. That's cool. $50 at 7-Eleven is a lot of Slurpees, right? Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I am Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Can I set the record straight on something?
Please.
A lot of people have been asking me.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit.
I am not the police chief that got a bunch of fucking baristas fired. So I would never do that.
You're not the pig?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That dude sucks.
His name happens to be your exact name.
His name happens, yes.
When I saw his name was your name, I thought, well, here's the thing. Apparently, I don't know enough about how shit works. I'm just going to assume cops are bad.
Yep.
And here's what I saw. Someone was saying, you can't even do that with the Starbucks,
I saw that. It's like a blacklisted name unless your name in the app is Pig.
So the crux of it is, the accusation to lobby it against this man is he created the name himself online or whatever to make it look like Starbucks. Yeah.
I guess maybe take a step back because we didn't explain what we're talking about.
I guess not. Who cares?
A police chief named Johnny O'Mara, not me, not the motocross racer, not the tennis player. I don't know why in the last year everyone has my name all of a sudden.
Good name.
I got a bunch of coffees at Starbucks,
right? And
they all, like, on the little label that it prints out, it says your name or the name that, like, the barista says, "What's your name?" And you say Doug, and they write Dorg,
right?
Whatever. And they said Pig because it was a cop picking them up,
right.
Which
so the label says Pig.
Yeah. But then then Starbucks like fired all of these people because the cop complained. It was like Blue Lives Matter, or whatever the fuck. And but then someone on Twitter said that they were a Starbucks employee,
right? And
that's like a blacklisted word. You know a Starbucks employee.
I do know a Starbucks employee.
You should ask them.
I will ask them. I'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of this, and those will be our 2-part investigative series on Johnny O'Mara, fact or fiction.
But the bad one, not me.
But who knows? Maybe we'll go over something else. So that's why. So I saw that. I saw that it was possibly a hoax. I'm not saying one way or the other. And then I saw that it was your name, and I was like, does someone... This is the first thought I had. Was this a prank on you from someone that listens to like some of your podcasts?
It feels like it is.
Because I was like, that's such a specific name.
It's not a super common name.
You're the only one I've ever met named that, which is a very small sample size. I understand that.
I mean, even the last name is not... It's not Hamilton, which is still not super common.
Hamilton's not common, but it's a known name.
Exactly.
But it's strange that this grown man would go by Johnny.
It is, which is pretty uncommon. It's me, Mr. Carson, and Mr. Depp.
Shit, well, we put it that way. I'd love to get you three in a room, man, talking. There's a thing that...
weird, wild stuff.
Shit, man. I had a Uber driver the other day that sounded just like Johnny Carson, and it was awesome. And he was talking about like old late night like comedy shit too. And I was like, "Has anyone ever told you?" And he was like, "Yeah, like absolutely. People have told me I sound like Johnny Carson."
Arsenio. Oh,
yeah, shit. Yeah, he started doing like the oh. I feel like I don't remember. He was a funny guy though. He's a funny old man.
Sure.
Yeah, that's nice.
My grandparents got me for Christmas or my birthday or something one year, just like best of Johnny Carson tapes.
Awesome.
So I used to watch them all the time.
So good.
Yeah.
I remember, I would watch them on the advertisement for them on TV, just hoping that they would play more. Just give it to me. I don't know. You want to get an article?
I do, and I will.
What
do we got? Oh. Is
this gonna be a veto?
It might be.
Ooh, what is it?
Indian Peace Commission.
Okay.
The Indian Peace Commission, also the Sherman Taylor or Great Peace Commission, was a group formed by an act of Congress on July 20th, 1867.
Oh, bad timing.
In order to establish peace with certain hostile Indian tribes. No.
Are we going to veto this, or do the people need to know about it?
It feels like the name Indian Peace Commission is
already
untrue.
In like every single way.
Yeah. I mean, the treaties that resulted were designed to move the tribes to reservations to civilize and assimilate these native peoples.
Yikes, dude.
You know, I don't know how we handle this.
No.
You and I.
No,
because
we're so ill-equipped.
This was a thing that happened that was bad.
Right.
That people should know about.
Right.
They shouldn't hear it from us, probably.
Nah, probably not. We're probably not the first. You don't want to find out your news from Johnny and Spencer.
No, I'm gonna.
We're doing it. We're vetoing it.
Yeah,
we're the end of the year.
Yeah, and I don't know. Who cares?
Who cares?
Here we go. Mike Kafka.
Mike Kafka.
Michael John Kafka,
son of Franz Kafka,
is a former American football quarterback and current quarterbacks coach for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 4th round of the 2010 NFL draft. He played college football at Northwestern.
Ooh, go Cats.
Cats. Yeah, that's where my wife played football. Just for fun, not on the team.
Yeah, right. It's more of a what do you call it?
Intramural.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, she was on an intramural scholarship.
She's what position was she, Johnny? You can't say quarterback.
Fullback.
Yep, you got me. Name a position in football that doesn't have back in the name.
Coach. You know, the other one that I was going to say is linebacker.
Oh, interesting. That
which has back.
In it. Yeah. Can you do it? Name some positions. You can say ones with back.
Garbage picking, field goal kicking, Philadelphia phenomenon. Goal kicker? Is kicker a position?
Basically. Yeah, basically. I think that might be the name of it. It might be, yeah, kicker might actually be the name of it.
There's a
puntsman.
Puntsman? That's not it.
No. What if I said some names and you had to tell me which ones are real and which ones are
okay? I like this.
Okay. Now I'm putting myself on blast here. Okay, what about tight end?
Yes, that's true.
That's real. Okay,
that's true.
What about kneeler?
No.
Shit, I feel like these are gonna be very obvious. Let's see here. Full receiver.
Yes.
Nope, that's fake.
Ooh, yeah, that's okay. Good one. Golden receiver.
Golden retrieve. Wait, shit, it is golden receiver.
Yeah.
True. Wide back.
No,
you're good. That's very good. Let's see. Third back.
That sounds fake. I'm gonna go fake.
It is fake.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's good enough.
Yeah.
That was fun. I'm pleased with myself with that.
Do you want to know what teams this fool played on?
Sure.
High school. He went to St. Rita High in Chicago.
St. Rita of Our Lady Repulsa.
Yeah. Then he went to Northwestern.
This is a Chicago boy.
Yeah, that's pretty. And stayed in the Midwest with the KC. Philadelphia Eagles. That's where he started. Then he went to the New England Patriots. Then my boy went to the Jags.
The Jags, what's up?
Then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
So
keep it in the Florida family.
Then the Minnesota Vikings, back up to the Midwest.
All over the place. Is
Tennessee
this the life of a football player? Jesus.
Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, so these are off-season or practice only. So
interesting.
So Patriots and Jaguars was off-season. Then Vikings, Titans, and Bengals were all in the same year off-season.
I wonder if football players kind of do that. Like maybe they just sort of like fuck around, with like other teams who may or may not, maybe they're looking for other people.
Sure.
So they invite a bunch of people from different teams. And he was picked in the 4th round, which I don't think is that necessarily that high.
He was picked 122.
Yeah, so it's like 121 other dudes were better than him.
Sure. He coached at Northwestern in 2016, KC in 2017, and 2018 to present.
What What do you mean KC? Like Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah.
Okay. So he like got his toes wet a little bit coaching with Northwestern, and then he came back and coached an NFL team.
So he played from 2010 to 2015.
Okay.
How is that as a career?
That's probably pretty good for like a
whoever.
For a whoever. Yeah.
Okay.
5 years worth of playing. I mean, Tim Tebow only got like one. You know, and he was supposed to be like a very good football man.
Here's some statistics. You tell me what this means.
Okay.
Passing completions.
Okay.
11. That sounds like not a lot.
Ever?
Yes.
I don't have enough data on that one because maybe it was 11 out of 11.
I'll tell you the attempts. 16.
11 out of 16 is pretty good. That's way more than half.
Okay. That doesn't
granted,
sound
you
like
didn't get a lot of play.
That doesn't sound like a lot of times to try, even though.
He was probably like third string or something.
Passing yards. 107.
That feels like not very many.
No, that's only a little bit more than one of the things.
One of the whole lengths of the field. Yeah.
You know, I do know a lot about how big a football field is because I was in marching band.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, 100 yards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not counting the goal post area.
We didn't.
The field zone,
we didn't
end zone, auto zone.
We were never in the zone.
That's a shame.
But we did. What is it? What's the roll stepping? I think it's. 9 to 5, 8 to 5.
Roll. The Dolly Parton song?
How many steps are in 5 yards?
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh shit, I forget how many it is. Maybe it's 3 to 5.
30 to 50 feral round steps.
Ball
kick change steps. What do you call them?
Roll steps.
Roll steps.
Roll steps. You did band, but not marching band.
No, exactly. You nailed it.
Okay.
I did middle school band for 3 years, and then in high school they're like, you gotta do marching band, and I was like, my friend, I don't have to do that. So I will see ya on the mañana.
Sure.
Yeah. And instead I did ROTC, where guess what? Ironically, a lot of marching.
None of the fun instruments though.
No fun instruments. Just
guns.
Guns and a lot of danger. They're all loaded and live.
Yep.
Guns and hair triggers. None of that's true. I didn't do anything.
They're like wooden, right?
They are wooden, but also that's drill team.
Oh, okay.
So while we did do marching and that sort of thing, it was more for it was not for competition.
Can you tell me what ROTC is?
Reserve Officer Training Corps.
Not what it.
So here's the thing. What I did in high school was JROTC.
Sure.
Which is different than ROTC in a way that I'm unfamiliar with.
I assume the J is junior.
That is what that stands for. So it wasn't. I believe ROTC in colleges are a little bit more like really getting you prepped for the military.
Okay. Do you get like a little boost? Like, is it like getting college credits in high school, kind of, but for the military?
Yeah, I believe it is. So it's something like maybe instead of going in. So if you have a college degree, you go in as an officer.
Okay.
The lowest ranking officer is a second lieutenant. If I'm not mistaken, completing ROTC or whatever the fuck it is, getting your ROTC certificate, you go in as a first lieutenant, which is one step higher.
Okay. So
it's worth something probably. You know, get you a little closer to the finish line, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
How long did you serve?
I served with honor and distinction for 1.5 years, and I served dishonorably for another 1.5 years after that. Nice. So a total of about 2 years on average.
Okay.
When you factor in the honor versus dishonor.
Sure.
You know, so pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Have you? How was marching band? You served for 4 years?
I did a 4-year tour. Yeah. It was bad. But if you want to do concert band, you got to do marching band, which is how they get you.
Right.
It's hot in Florida, turns out. And you're outside a lot.
Yeah.
Band camp is like 2 weeks. So your summer is 2 weeks shorter.
Cool.
And you just go and are outside like whatever school hours, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. or, you know what, I don't remember, but the whole day you're just outside.
And you have to memorize the music.
You do have to memorize the music. Or you have to pretend like you memorize the music.
I think you can get away with a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because all you need, everyone in your section just needs to be like, they just need to have like a different 70% memorized.
Exactly.
Basically. You just cover for each other.
And then we did, once school started, Monday, Wednesday, you have after school practice from like 3 to 5 or 2 to 5, whatever, when school gets out for 2 or 3 hours after. and then Friday, slip a little bit of practice in, get dinner, and then you go to a game.
Cool. So every other day you're just like doing shit.
Yeah. And then the games are until like 10 or 11 or whatever. At least it's not, I mean, it's still hot, but at least the sun isn't out.
Sure. Well, that sounds miserable, Johnny, but, I believe it made you a better, stronger, harder, faster
I guess.
man.
I don't play music anymore.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At least you played tuba.
I guess.
the easiest, lightest instrument for marching in the sun.
I would often not wear a shirt because it's hot.
Awesome.
And
That's a good look.
The tuba covers most of your
Right.
person.
Technically, it's a sousaphone.
Correct. They do make marching tubas, which is insane. You just like put it over your shoulder and it's buck wild.
That is wild.
But I got a big green stain from the
no.
sousaphone, like all across my body.
Like a bandolier of...
Yes, of slop.
I'm happy to announce our... I'm glad you brought that up, Johnny. Our debut album, Bandolier of Slop, should be hitting theaters right before Christmas. So look for that.
Yeah. Sousaphones are very cool, though. I wish I had one.
They are cool. Man, I kind of wish you had one, too, just because you would do nothing with it except just, like, kind of plod around the house, like, playing, like, boom, boom, boom.
That's
boom,
all
boom.
you need.
Pretty fun.
That's very good.
Is sousaphone the best instrument for making fun of somebody?
Yeah, I think so.
Trombone could be good, too.
I think sousaphone is better for making fun of someone.
Yes.
And trombone is better for like making someone feel bad, if that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I did play trombone too.
You did, man. You're a bully in the making.
Yeah.
A musical bully.
And then the sort of average of a trombone and a tuba is the baritone,
which I play.
Yeah.
With distinction.
And I mean I could play because it's the same thing.
It is the same thing.
You could play tuba.
I could play, and in fact, they wanted me to, and I said, "I'll pass." Actually,
I played tuba because I didn't want to get better at trombone, but I wanted to be in the good band, which needed a tuba player.
Yeah, they put me in the jazz band playing baritone. Baritone not necessarily a jazzy instrument.
No,
but just like you said, a trombone is, and baritone's the same thing as a trombone.
It
couldn't,
honest to God,
couldn't be any more the same unless it was the same instrument.
You could play a trombone too.
I learned how to play it very easily.
It's a 1-to-1.
It literally is. If you know what fingering positions the baritone has, you can easily translate it to the slide positions. Yeah, I learned trombone in like a day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So you also play trombone too?
I technically play trombone, and technically I play tuba too. I'm a triple threat.
Could you? I don't know this, but obviously trumpets read different music?
They do.
Could you read trumpet music as if it were bass and use the same fingerings?
If I'm not mistaken, I could play trumpet music using the fingering positions of the baritone sheet music.
Uh-huh.
Did I just say sheet music twice?
No.
Good. I could, if someone gave me a trumpet and I played it as if it was a baritone using the music I was familiar with, I believe that works.
Interesting.
If I'm not mistaken.
Based on nothing, it feels like it should.
Yes, exactly.
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know. Also, you gotta get your mouth real small.
Yeah, that was always a challenge when I would try and toot around on them.
Right, exactly. It's hard to toot on those things.
Yeah.
Yep. Smell you later. I'll tell you what I'm ready for is fucking Outback Steakhouse, dude.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.